Welcome back to another Baking Your Dreams Come True, and in this video we made actual cake pops. A lot of times you'll see cake pops being made with chocolate, and I don't know about you, but unless it's an ice cream cake, I don't want hardened chocolate on my cake. So all we used was icing, and we made these cake pops for my teen sister. She's in swim, and so these are going to be swim themed. So the first thing you do is grease your molds, and then you can put powdered sugar or flour on this part. Just be aware of the taste that you're going for. This is the cake recipe that I used and the type of cake. And I also got a new phone, and so you'll see me playing around with a lot of neat angles and up closes, so please just enjoy that. This is my first time making cake pops. Look at how the cake batter just bubbles up like a marshmallow and just sticks to my beaters. That is amazing. And the texture and the taste of it is just beyond like anything you've tasted before. I highly recommend this cake brand. So I went out and bought a cake stand and the cake pop sticks, and then I also made one. You can do the same thing here. I used my husband's iPhone box. Don't tell him, please. And this is what they look like after you follow the baking instructions on the box. And I just wanted to go to Sam's to get some cream cheese icing because I knew that this was going to be a big all-day project, so I did not want to have to make icing as well. But this is what it looks like after I opened the lid, and that is just very satisfying in my opinion. So you want to put a little in a bowl and melt it on small intervals, maybe starting with 20 or 30 seconds, and then you want to add a little bit of milk and then keep microwaving it and stirring it, microwaving it and stirring it. You want a really runny consistency like this. Then you're going to drizzle that over the cake pop balls here, and each time you do, you will put one in the freezer on the cake pop stand that you already have in the freezer. You want to clear out a spot and have that ready. You don't want the icing to start to melt. This is normally why people, I think, use chocolate over icing, but that's a challenge that I wanted to take on, and the end result, which you'll see here in a minute, is amazing. And these are just some edible cake powders that I used to make my design. This is some piping gel, and I just took a toothpick with some blue food coloring, and then just kind of mixed it around a little bit. And you can do different variations where you do a little less mixing and put it on there and you'll get more of a swim effect, or you can mix it in a little more and get more of just a plain blue watery effect, more like this, but it still has some variations in it, some darker spots and lighter spots, and that's what I was wanting. So here's the end result. That is her mascot. That's an AquaHog, like a razorback. I guess you can probably guess where we're from. And then I just did some other ones with some sprinkles, and then one there in the back on the right I left plain, just for one of our guests. So you might want to keep that in mind if you're making this for somebody. And then here is the birthday girl's reaction, and my little boy there.
That's good. I can't even draw enough on it. I want that. I call all of them. I caught a blue one.
Don't touch him, bud.
How'd you get that stuff right there?
Magic.
That's not good.
Those are watery ones.
You look like it.
I want the watery one. All right. I want to. No, wait.
This is what the inside looks like. I'd really appreciate it if you share this video with anyone who you may think might like it, and feel free to like and subscribe. That really helps me out here and allows me to make more of these videos for y'all. I really try to be original and creative as much as possible, and if you have any ideas, anything you'd like to see, if you have any questions about this video, this was one of the harder things that I have done, so I understand if you need a little help, just let me know in the comments below and I will help you out as best I can. And I look forward to making the next video for y'all. Thank you very much. See you soon.